let's do my makeup to go to brunch. It's currently 10:53 and I've got to be ready and check out of this hotel at 12. So I just did my skincare. Yeah, we're gonna get started. You guys already know, I guess this is or has become my favorite primer. I do have other primers, but this is the only one I reach for. So now that I primed my face, I realized that I actually want to do my eyes first. So we're going to do that. I think I want to do something soft and a little bit neutral. We're going to be using one of my go-to nude palettes in the Buff by Beats by Deb Cosmetics. I have one other go-to nude palette as well, but I ain't bringing it with me. I should have, because actually it was smaller to pack, but this one has so many options. So first I'm going to go into shade Creamy all over my eyelid, kind of just to set that concealer. Eyelash off, I'm going to use Desert Tan. Right now I'm gonna deepen in the crease with some of these brown shades, the lighter browns. And I really use a light hand when I start doing this because I'm just trying to put the color slowly. Again, I want it to be kind of subtle. So we're not gonna do the most. I don't know why I just found out about this. I don't know how long it's been around, but if you need something quick and easy to clean your brushes, and I mean get them completely clean, sanitized, this stuff right here is called Cinema Magic. Cinema Secrets. Yeah, you just spray your brush a couple times and then wipe it off, and it's like brand new. Like, it's crazy. This brush has black on it. I'm supposed to have a paper towel, but I don't have any because I'm here in the hotel room, but they got some little tissues, so you just wipe it. No more blacks coming off after that first wipe, actually. And you see that? This back white at the top. This had black on it. Do you know how much time I spent cleaning brushes before I found this? Yeah, get you some. Anyway, back to the regular scheduled program. That was not an ad, but maybe it was low-key. I used Toffee for just above the crease and in the crease, and then I'm gonna go in with like kind of a darker brown, maybe this melanin in the outer corner, and then drag it into the crease. I just love that shade name, melanin. Okay, period. Back to my fluffy brush to blend it into the crease. Make it mesh with the color that I already have up there. And for placement for the outer corner, I like to kind of give it a V shape, even if it's not like a real V, like coming out from my eye, or like a wing, I don't know. Because even though it's going to be blended out, you'll still be able to see that shape. And then I'll also kind of go under it with some concealer to, you know, make it a little sharper. Right, see that pink, using my Cinema Magic again. Just gonna spray it on there. You see the color's almost gone before I even wipe it. Yeah, I mean Cinema Secrets. Why do I keep calling it Cinema Magic? It's magic to me. Okay, Cinema Secret. Right now, I'm going to maybe go into the shade Creamy and put that on the lid. Low key, you know, I'm never over the 2016 cut crease era, so whenever I do a little glam look, it's kind of gonna be giving that a little bit. And then once I blend the transition shade in a little bit more, the last thing I'm gonna do is a wing with a dark brown. And I'm just gonna use a thin brush to do that. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do for real is pop a little shimmer in the inner corner. Maybe rich or maybe blonde. And then put my mascara on, and that'll be it for the eyes. I use this e.l.f. brown mascara. Okay, moving on to face. It's gonna be quick and easy. I'm gonna start with foundation, and I'm putting it on with the puff. And honestly, a little of this goes a long way. Like, y'all see how that just covered up my blemishes that fast? My redness, that's crazy. And that's just a tiny little bit, but great product. Company, not so much. One thing I learned from Painted by Esther is that bronzing with orange looks so good with my skin, so that's what I do. This is e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Deep Olive that I accidentally bought in the wrong shade because I didn't buy it to be that, but when I tried it on my skin for bronzing, it was just perfect. So, also, the lighting in this hotel is really bad, and all of the girls forgot their lights. Slash, I didn't forget mine, but I couldn't find the cord to go with it, so yeah, it might be looking a little different when I get out in the sun, but hopefully, since I've done this a few times, it won't be too bad. Use this brush to just push it back. Okay, I'm gonna set those bronze area with the Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Private Island. I told y'all I was about to get restock on my setting powder that was my actual shade, so I'm about to set with the Charlotte Tilbury in medium tan. And I'm just setting my whole face. I did not do any concealer or highlighter. I am gonna do powder blush after I finish setting my face, but that'll be about it because we're going subtle. Okay, for blush, I'm going to be using NARS Orgasm Edge, and I'm just going to do a lifted blush look. So I'm just going to do it right under my eye up here today. A little on my nose, of course. And then I'm going to highlight on my nose and Cupid's bow with that same inner corner color. Well, I think I'm going to use the color Rich. I use both Rich and Blondie in my inner corner. Just going to give it a little bit of a golden glow. Using the shade Rich, which is an eyeshadow, but alright, and then I'm setting with Morphe to sink it in, and then one size to mattify it. Okay, the lip combo was Glam Artist Cosmetics Culture Reset, the shade 01 in the lip paint, and then Fenty Hot Chocolate Heat lip gloss. Because we heavily support Black women-owned businesses, the Beats by Deb Cosmetics was a Black woman-owned business too, and this video's been 10 minutes, so we're gonna get dressed in another one. Love you, mean it, bye.